Assalamualaikum students, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. Today we will start exercise 4B. We will have to do question number 14, all parts on notebooks. Then comes exercise 4C, question number 1, 2, 3, 16 will be done on your book, and exercise 4C, question number 4 to 15 will be done on your notebooks. Students, come to exercise 4B, question number 14, part A. Here you have to solve these expressions by using the Botness rule. The Botness rule shows that bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Earlier we have done the Dimas rule, which shows that first we solve division, then multiplication, addition and then subtraction. But in the questions where we have brackets also, we use the Botness rule. Here we have a question 6.8 multiplied by bracket 0.14 plus 14.63. First of all, what we have to do is we have to solve the values inside the brackets. We have to solve these values inside the brackets. Here we will add 0.14 plus 14.63. 4 plus 3 7, 6 plus 1 7, 0 plus 4 4 and then 1. So we get the answer 14.77. Now you will write 6.8 under and then you will put the multiplication sign, and instead of this bracket you will write the answer of this addition. So we will have 6.8 multiplied by 14.77. In the last you will multiply these two values. When we multiply 14.77 by 6.8, we get answer 100.436. So your answer will be 100.436. You will do the remaining parts in the same way. Okay students, here we have exercise 4C, percentage. But before starting percentage, let me first explain you what is the percentage. Earlier we have learned about fractions. Fractions are those values which have a numerator and denominator part. And those values or those fractions which have 100 always as a denominator are called percentage. So we use the percentage symbol like this sign. So we can use the percentage to compare two things. For example, here we have an information Multan 30 September shows that a census by a student has found out that 11 out of 25 people living in Central Lane are office workers. In Sunset Streams, 21 out of 44 residents are office workers. Here we cannot easily compare these two informations without finding the percentage. So first of all, we will find the percentage of both these two values, of both these two informations. Here in Central Lane we have 11 out of 25. So we will convert this value into percentage, and in Sunset Stream we have 21 out of 44. We will also convert this side into percentage. We will have here 44% and 47.73%. After having these percentages, we can easily say that in census by a student has found out that 44% people living in Central Lane are office workers, and in Sunset Stream 47.73 people are office workers. So we use percentages to compare information. Okay students, start exercise 4C, question number 4, part A. The question is, change these fractions into equivalent fractions with denominator 100. Here we have to make the denominator fraction as 100. What we have to do is 7 by 10. We will multiply the 10 by that number so that we will get 100. So 10 multiplied by 10 will become 100. And in fractions, whatever is done in denominator is also done in numerator. That is, when we multiply 10 by 10 in denominator, we will also multiply this 10 by numerator. So your question form will become 7 multiplied by 10, 10 multiplied by 10. Now when we multiply these numbers, numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator, we get 70 divided by 100. So in this way we can have equivalent fractions of denominator 100. You can do this remaining questions in the same way. Come to question number 5. Express these fractions of 100 rounding off to two decimal places where necessary. You have to first of all express them as a fraction of 100, and you have to then in the last you have to round off to 2 decimal places. That is, you have to write 2 expressions after decimal. 4/7 of 100. 4/7 of means that 4/7 part of 100. So we will replace this off by 100, and it will become 4/7 multiplied by 100. In the numerator we have 4 multiplied by 100. It will become 400 divided by 7. So when we divide these two values, we get answer 57.14. We have write two values after the decimal. Come to students, question number 6, part B. Write each fraction as percentage. Here we are given a fraction. We have to show it in the form of percentage sign. You know the percentage symbol is this. So we have to show it in this sign. 1/4. You have to see the denominator, as we know that in percentages we have denominator as 100. So we have to see the denominator from which value we will multiply this 4 to get 100. 4 will be multiplied by 25 to get 100. So in the same way, this 25 will also be multiplied with the numerator. We get the form as 25 divided by 100. So when we divide anything by 100, we will definitely write it in the percentage form, or we can write 25%. Come to question number 7. Write each fraction as a percentage using the special symbol. Again, you have to use the symbol 30 divided by 50. We will see that in which number, or in the table of 50, where comes 100. So when we multiply 50 by 2, we get 100, and this 2 will be multiplied by numerator in the same way. 30 multiplied by 2. So we get 30 multiplied by 2, 60, 50 multiplied by 2, 100. We can write 60 by 100 as 60%. Come to question number 8. We have question, write each percentage as fraction, reducing it to the lowest term. First of all, you have to convert this percentage into fraction. Then you have to cut it to the lowest form. This sign can be replaced by 1/100 because the value of this percentage sign is 1/100. So we will multiply this 1/100 and we will replace this sign by 1/100. 30 multiplied by 1/100. Here in numerator we have 30 multiplied by 1. We get 30 divided by 100. Now we have here two values. In numerator we have 30. In denominator we have 100. Both come in the table of 10. We get 10 threes are 30 and 10 tens are 100. So our answer in lowest form will be 3/10. Students, come to question number 9. The question is, change these fractions into percentages, rounding off your answer to 2 decimal places where necessary. If there is a requirement, then you will have to write 2 decimal places. Otherwise, you can write 3. 2/7 of 100. Of will be replaced by multiply sign. 2/7 multiplied by 100. 2 multiplied by 100 will become 200, and 7 will be written in the same way. So when we divide these values, we get the answer 28.571%. Come to question number 10. Question number 10 is, change these mixed numbers into percentages. Here we are given the mixed form of fraction. We have to first convert it into improper fraction, and then we have to convert it into percentage. Now when we convert mixed number into improper form, the procedure is 4 multiplied by 4, 16, 16 plus 1, 17. So your form will be 17 divided by 4. Now we need to have percentage. So we will have a denominator 100. So when we multiply 4 by 25, we get denominator as 100. Then 25 will also be multiplied in the numerator. So when we multiply 17 by 25, we get 525, and 4 by 25 we get 100. And we will replace this 1/100 as percentage sign. So your answer will be 525%. Question number 11. Question is change these into percentages. Here we are given the value 17. We have to convert it into percentage. Students, what we need to have is to do is 17 multiplied by 1 by 100. And when we divide anything by 100 in fraction, we also multiply it in the numerator. So the form will be 17 multiplied by 100 divided by 100. Then in numerator you will have 1700 and you will write 1 by 100 as it is. So this 1 by 100 can be replaced by this percentage sign. Our answer will be 1700%. Come to question number 12. Change these into percentages. Here we have a decimal. We will remove decimal and we will replace this decimal by 1. And after decimal we have 2 digits. So we will replace 2 digits by 2 zeros. So your form will be 23 divided by 100. This 100 can be replaced by this percentage sign. So we get the answer 23%.
Continue.
Question number 13. Change these percentages into fractions, mixed numbers or whole numbers, reducing where you can. Here we have part A, 75%. First of all, we will convert this percentage into fractions. So when we remove this sign, we get 100 as a division or 1 by 100. 75 divided by 100. When we cut it into the lowest form, we get the answer 3 by 4. So this is the lowest form of this answer. Question number 14. Change these percentages into decimal fractions. Here we have percentage. We have to convert it into decimal form. First step will be, we will remove this percentage by 1 by 100. So this will become 35 divided by 100. When we divide this value, we get 0.35 answer. Students, question number 15. Change these decimal numbers into percentages. Here we are given with decimal question and we have to convert it into percentage. First of all, we will replace point by 1 and digits after point will be replaced by 2 zeros. It will become 39 divided by 100. When we divide this value, we get when we have denominator 100, we will replace this 100 or 1 by 100 as percentage sign. So the answer will be 39%. Students, today's task is complete. Alhamdulillah, Allah Hafiz.